Now let's dive deep into this big LGBTQ plus story for today. I'm Bonnie Builder, and let's queer up gay culture. Jennifer Coolidge, Demi Lovato, Antoni, and more celebrate gay hotel launch in Puerto Vallarta. In what might go down as the gayest hotel launch of the year, a glittering lineup of LGBTQ royalty and queer adjacent icons gathered in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, to celebrate the grand opening of the Tryst. Set in the heart of the city's iconic Zona Romantica, the Tryst is a brand new luxury hotel designed specifically for gay travelers. The press release calls it a, quote, a modern Mexican luxury oasis with 53 custom designed rooms and suites, crafted for gay travelers who expect impeccable hospitality and a little bit of chaos, end quote. And chaos never looked so fabulous, though. Last weekend, guests were treated to a weekend of non-stop queer joy. There was a DJ set by RuPaul's Drag Race legends Gottmik and Violet Chachki, a stunning performance by Vincent, a rooftop pool party hosted by Erica Jane with beats by Leland, and a drag brunch with the iconic Shea Coulee. Celebrity sightings included Jennifer Coolidge, Demi Lovato, Antoni Porowski, Laverne Cox, T.S. Madison, and Plastique Tierra, and so many more. Tryst Hotel is part of a growing business empire of Mr. Health CEO Tristan Shucroft. His group also includes the Abbey Restaurant and nightclub in WeHo. The Tryst Puerto Vallarta is now officially open, and next stops include Fire Island this year, with San Juan relaunching in 2026. Baby, this seems like the place to be. Now, I have yet to go to Mexico with my husband. We're going to Greece first, and then maybe we'll add Mexico to it. Hello. Hey, baby.
But they're in different directions.
I didn't know that till now. Geography is not my tea. I close my eyes and show up. But anyway, this place sounds absolutely incredible. I saw all the footage, all the photos, and all the videos on Instagram from all the people that were showing up there. Shea Coulee in her all-brown outfit looked amazing.
You watched that because you were interested in the people involved or this event?
I watched it because there was nothing on TV. No, I'm kidding. I watched it because I was very interested in what was going on. I was like, why are all these people gathered in this very beautiful space right here? What's going on? And then I learned what it was, the Tryst Hotel in Mexico. It seems absolutely fabulous.
Look, well, these people are freaking geniuses, okay? Because PV has become a mecca, okay, for all gay travelers. We have made it our own for the last, 5-10 years. So many explants from the U.S. are now there and have taken over as well. So it's time for something like Tryst to come, something new, something invigorated. And I didn't know that it was happening either. But like Bonnie said, all of a sudden I'm looking through IG and everybody's posting about it. Like everyone was posting about it. And I loved that Jennifer Coolidge, who is one of our favorite actresses, like in life, right? She made a speech and she said, you gays, you guys are just superior beings.
That's right.
That's how she called us, And Vincent performed. I love Vincent. Okay, I am hosting Community for the Arts Center during Pride Month, and they are performing, and I cannot wait to meet them. But I saw a portion of their performance for Tryst opening, and it was incredible.
Just casually sitting next to Shea Coulee and just busting out. Voice. You
would love them. You would love them.
I'm coming.
You would love them.
Community.
Al, how does this wash over you? You are the travel guru. You have traveled all over the world and have maybe some places more than 5 times yourself, Is this smart of PV? Is PV losing some of the gay culture to other places? And this is a good time for them to do something like this?
Look, this conversation alone, Tristan is sitting here. When he watches this report, he's going to go, check. And the reason is because you make comments of how you followed in IG. You had no idea what you were really looking at, but you were interested in what was going on. Marketing genius. Because remember, this is not a 500-room hotel. I think this is 60 rooms. It's a small boutique hotel in Puerto Vallarta, but a very, very clever thing. The only real hotel brand in the world that was aimed at the LGBTQ community is the Axel. Just last month, we lost the Axel in Miami, principally a European brand. But no disrespect to the Axel, but when it first launched, it was new and clever and intriguing. but then nothing else happened. And so it's gotten dusty. Along comes Tristan to go, oh, no. We're going to have boutique hotels, and Jennifer Coolidge is going to show up.
Exactly, right?
And it brings all of the glamour of what you saw in the 60s in Puerto Vallarta back, but this time it'd be an LGBT event. So this is really, really genius. This guy, you mentioned, the Abbey, that purchase, he bought the Abbey and the cathedral, connection with the restaurant. Mr., everybody knows the healthcare company. This is a business and a brand to watch, because they're going, wait, we can have business, but we really can be cool while we do it. And that's what this is doing, coming to Fire Island. Then it's coming to San Juan. The big LGBT bar that existed in San Juan will be part of this incorporation. And can I just advocate that there's this little really super cool LGBTQ community called Wilton Manors, and I would suggest that you keep that on your radar.
Yeah, small little boutique hotel right on Wilton would work too.
And a little whisper in my IFB, I'm not wearing one, but my IFB tells me that somebody directly connected with this story might just be one of the grand marshals of Stonewall Pride. Now that's a rumor, allegedly, but stay tuned.
Allegedly.
The story is interesting.
All right, we're going to beat Al down after the show to find out what's going on. That is the big LGBTQ story for today. There is no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by subscribing and sharing Queer News Tonight.